Good morning. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a little bit of a weird video. I think that it's a little bit out of left field with the other content on my channel so far. Oh, we're just not going to walk out the door. But this is the Hunter Call of the Wild. I played this a lot when it came out a couple years ago, and I've kind of just gotten back into it. May eventually buy the Way of the Hunter, which is that it's a newer one, but for now I am not so far into hunting games that I want to spend the money on that right now. But since I already had this one, decided to get back into it. And today we are in the, was it the Silver, there you go, Silver Ridge Peaks, which is Southern Rocky Mountains. There's lots of plain areas, but like the main things that we're getting into here, we have mule deer, we have brown and black bear, we've got mountain goats, we've got Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep, we got Rocky Mountain elk, got some turkeys. I think that there might be pheasants. I feel like I've seen that, but I don't know for sure. But we've got mountain lions. We've got so much to go after, but today I decided that I was going to go after some, oh no, hold on, sorry, was deciding that I was going to go after some bighorn sheep. Have not even seen them yet on this map. I just recently got the map, but we're gonna see what we can do. I did travel quite a bit to get more into the mountains. I did not do a ton of research though to know exactly where they are. So I figured up in this mountain range would be my best bet for finding bighorn sheep. But if you see, I was down here for Lake Prospect. You can see some of the spots that I've been hunting on my own. But I decided to come all the way up here, and then we got this outpost, this lookout point, not outpost, this lookout point, and now we're just gonna go out on our hunt. Just gonna leave our camp here and just start working our way up the mountains. Because I figure if we can get up this way, we're gonna find what we're looking for. Another part of this is I'm not great at this game. I'm still learning. I've had some luck, and I've had some bad luck, and I've missed shots. I think that's like the worst part of this game is that you can hunt a deer or a group of deer for 25, 30, 45 minutes, and then you get to them, and then you miss a shot, or you get like a flesh hit and not an organ hit, and then you're continuing to track them for further and further, and you may not actually be able to even claim them. It's one of the worst parts about this game, and I think that's probably why so many people don't play games like this, is because there's so much room for error. I know that you guys remember the Cabela's Big Game Hunters, where you kind of just like wandered to right where these huge mythical creatures were to just, line up a shot and kill them. And you were kind of guaranteed a kill no matter where you hit them with your bullet. But in this game, if you miss the vital stuff, you probably won't be able to get them, so it's one of those things. Because I had one where I shot, so when I first started the game, I did not know about the different animals needing different classed bullets. Right, so like if you look at this, it says the effect or the recommended class is 2 through 6. That encompasses a lot of the animals, especially like deer and elk and stuff like that, but like moose one I think is like an 8, bears are like 7 or 8, and then I know that bison are recommended 9. Which is why I have a crossbow, because a crossbow is a 9, because it has a lot of penetrating power. I do want to get enough to get a bow, because I think it would be fun to go on a bow hunt, because that takes some more effort, because you have to get so close to an animal to hit them with the bow and crossbow, because the crossbow's effective range is only up to 40 meters. So hitting an animal with a crossbow becomes increasingly difficult because of how close you have to get to them. So, whoa, that was kind of terrifying. I'm not really sure what my strategy was here of climbing to the top of this mountain. On the way up, I did see some of the mountain goats, and the guy did say that it's more difficult to pick the goats and the bighorn sheep off in the mountains and to wait for them to go grazing in the valleys during the day. So I'm not sure what really to do with that information yet. I haven't seen a bighorn sheep yet, but we're gonna see what we can do. I definitely don't think the game necessarily wants me up here, because it's getting increasingly more difficult to climb this section of the mountain. I did find getting this far. Now it's getting harder and harder to get up further. I'm sure it's intentional, because they probably don't want you necessarily to the very top of the highest mountain in this game. At least on this map. But if I can't get over, I'm going to turn around, because I want to get on the other side of this mountain no matter what. So if I can't get over it this way. Okay, so we've bridged over the mountain. I just got over the mountain. Could not get to the top. We have some tracks here. We're gonna see what these are from. If they're, we keep having these calls from these mating calls from the mountain goats, but that's not what we're after. Might get lucky. These might be okay. So these are mountain goat prints. There's some animal dung up here. We're gonna take a look at this too and see what this is. Have yet to see a okay, so there's a mountain goat sitting right here on top of the hill. He saw me, he's taking off. Which again is not too big of a deal. Nope, some more mountain goat droppings. Gonna assume that the rest of these tracks are mountain goat ones and not bighorn sheep tracks. Yeah, those are more mountain goat. And gonna be more mountain goat, yes. Alright, so we're gonna just kind of slide down the mountain now. As we look. I'm gonna go head towards this lake. And sort of see if we see anything across here on where the sun's coming through. Maybe in this little ridge here between the mountains. And I'll let you guys know if I find anything. As we're coming down here towards this lake, I'm gonna check these tracks. All those look like, yeah, mountain lion paw prints. Oh, there they are. We found some bighorn sheep.
They have incredible eyesight, can detect movement over great distances, and are equally comfortable in alpine meadows and mountain slopes. So it's always difficult, but those horns are worth it. My advice is to stay well back and catch them unaware on lower ground before they have a chance to disappear up the tree line.
Okay, so here is my problem I'm gonna run into here, is that I don't find that it would be all that satisfactory to kill to shoot and kill one of these small female ones. I feel like it would be sort of not worth my time, if that makes sense. Now, getting one of these still at from any point would be a good hunt. As I heard, we heard him say that they're really difficult to get because of how good they are, how good their eyesight is from long distances, and how good like their sense of smell and stuff is. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move up this mountain here that I was just sort of coming down and see if I can circle around somewhat, get high ground on them, if that makes sense. I don't know how realistic that is in reality, but we're gonna try our best here. See a mountain lion up here too. So resting zone for mountain lions up there. Okay, but that's not what we're here for. Typically, there's at least one male in this game as you find groupings of animals. I can lay down though because I don't want them to spot me. So it is a little bit strange to me here that these are all females and they're all 1 or 2 ranked. I don't see any males. I do want to keep an eye out. I don't remember where. There he is. This mountain lion up here. I feel like I keep seeing things moving around me. Okay, so we're going to get to this edge here of this ridge. And then I'm going to pull out my rifle. 1, 2. I cannot believe that none of these are male. Because usually, or at least in my experience so far in this game, the animals usually that travel in herds, there's at least one male. So like the deer and stuff, you run into the deer, and there's deer that are there's usually more female deer than there are male deer, but you still get a buck, right? Or when you're hunting moose, you still get a male moose, you still get an elk, you get a bull, even with all of the female elk. But this seems to be, and I don't know terminology, seems to be all does. But I can't decide if I want this one in the back or if I want the one that's laying down. I feel like the one in the back hasn't moved and is standing with its side to us. So a shot there, but also this one laying down, I'll be able to get a shot in between the shoulders, in between the shoulder blades, right down the front, and try to get a shot at the heart. As long as I hit a vital organ, I think that'll be curtain calls for one of these bad boys. Or girls, I guess. They're bad girls because there's only women over here. So I think I'm going to take a shot here at this one here. See what I can have happen here. Yeah, I do think, yeah, I'm going to take a shot at this one up front here. Oh, nope, maybe. She just stood up. See what she does. Try to move a little bit closer. I just don't want to mess up here. But if I can get a little bit closer, I might actually change my mind and take a shot at this one at the back here. Just a little bit. Just a little closer. I think that she just laid down. She did. Man. Got really excited though for a second there, thinking that there was gonna be a male. I am gonna though when I get one of these, I'm gonna go back to our thing and go wander down by the lake. Okay, so that one's now she's moving. She laid down. So female. Okay, maybe I'll wait a second because she just hit her mating call. So maybe. What is this? The length of this? Till 9. Okay, so we're getting close to it though. So I need to go. I think I need to take a shot at one of these guys. Because they're about to be on the move, and I don't really want to have to deal with one on the move. So I'm going to... Oh, just lay down. Okay, nope, that's a horrible angle. Slide a little bit this way, and then we're going to take a shot at this one in the back because the one at the front just shifted its angle on us and gave us a horrible angle. A little bit down. Take a shot right now from here. Okay, we'll see where she goes. Definitely hit her. But I don't know where. Oh, there she went. Okay, cool, sweet. We're gonna go claim this trophy, and then I'll go back down to the our cabin. All right, so just a quick look at our rating for this one. 166 pounds, not bad. Class 4. Silver rating on our trophy. We're not gonna keep it. We're just gonna that's gonna be our thing for this one. Our shot, we did end up getting the left lung through the scapula and the humerus. We were just a little bit high for the heart, but all in all, that was a good kill. And then we'll go back now. I'm gonna head down to this lake and see if I find anything. If I find a male bighorn, I'll bring you guys back. But if not, I'll go back to the other lake and see what we can find over there. So, didn't seem to be any wildlife down at that lake we were above, but we do have some elk that seem to hang out over here by this lake by where our outpost is. And some very nice ones, really. They seem to, this seems to be I think a drinking area is what it says on the map for them. So we're gonna just kind of walk out here and we're gonna take a look at what they're doing down here, and then I am gonna kind of circle the lake that way, see if we can find any bighorn sheep. But what's exciting about this is that we know now that they are here. Oh, that's an albino. We might be changing our hunt, because that was an albino elk moving up the valley, and those are rare in this game. So we might, I think we're gonna change our hunt up a little bit. Start moving north, going after this, or moving with these elk. Go after these elk, because that's an albino. That's exciting. And when we get a little bit closer, I'll bring you guys back. So yeah, I know that I said that we weren't gonna change our hunt for this video, but Maybe I'll add this as a second video. Get going after this albino elk that we just saw as we were gonna look for some Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. Now we did shoot the one. It was a female, and it wasn't, you know, it was nothing exciting. It was a good culmination of the. Oh. Right there. Okay, we're gonna just. I'm just gonna shoot him. Oh, that is not the albino. Or is it? Is that the albino? I think that's definitely the albino. And I should have just took a shot at it. I'll take that shot, though. Yeah, that was definitely the albino. Okay, so I'm walking right up on it now. Get a chance to bag it, get our trophy. Warning call from the other elk, probably just over that ridge. There she is, or he is. Beautiful elk. Confirm the trophy. The sad thing is that I don't have enough money to taxidermy him. So we can save the harvest. But, oh, I guess he's not technically considered an albino, is he? Oh, so maybe he's not quite as unique as I thought. But the light gray does definitely look really nice. I'm really impressed with this hunt. But we will save it for now. And then we'll take a look at it later. And then, just before we go out, I'm going to send us over to the trophy lodge that I have. Alright, so here we're at the lodge, showing that we're unlocking some things here. But when we go in the lodge, there are a few places, a few things that I have gotten so far that we'll go to our edit mode. So we have this. This was probably my best kill so far on the game. I mean, I have also can put on the bison that I killed as my albino bison, which I might do. But other than that, I don't have anywhere to put that mule deer, which is the really sad part, that there's not a place to put that for this one. But so we have this one, and then also have this lynx. Now there's nowhere to put this one either. I don't love it just on that thing. But the mule deer will probably be what's there because it's a gold trophy, and it's giant. I mean, that's a pretty impressive one there. I wish I could put my bison up there, but I can't. Again, with the elk and the white-tailed deer, the problem is that these are the animals for the one specific map. So I can't put my mule deer here on this wall, or put the elk that we just shot on that there. You know what I'm saying? So unless there's some way to do that, and somebody knows how to change that, I don't know what to do about that. But as you can see, I haven't played a whole lot. I've played probably like 15 hours or something now in this last time that I started playing the game. But aside from that, I've enjoyed it, and I'm gonna keep enjoying it probably. And maybe keep making videos on it. I don't know. We'll see how this one's received, but I might just do it just because I kind of enjoy the process of doing this. Also, if anybody plays this game and you have any ideas, I have this bear, wherever it is, this black bear that I want to taxidermy, but it won't let me. So it's yeah. So that's the problem I'm running into. How to taxidermy saved harvests, if that's a thing that you can even do. So it is what it is, though. I'll go back down here, and I might go now back to the maps that I can hunt on instead of the Silver's Ridge one to hunt the animals for in this specific trophy lodge. But anyways, I really appreciate anybody who stuck around and watched this video. It was an interesting hunt. Might go back and see if we can get a male Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. If not, maybe push on for some elk. We got that really sweet light gray furred elk in this one. Thought it was albino. Kind of disappointed that it wasn't albino. But, it is what it is, and we'll move on from that. But hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.